What is going on, guys? Kyle of Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. Can Shiba Inu reach that 1 cent goal that we have been talking about it potentially hitting for literally ever now? It's been happening and talked about literally since Shiba Inu was listed on the exchanges. It's been around since May of 2021, and we're still talking about it today. This is interesting though, because this Watcher Guru article, I think, perfectly illustrates the potential path or the potential run up essentially that we could see with Shiba Inu once Shibarium is launched. And I think that this is something that most people will agree with me on, that Shibarium is going to be groundbreaking and game changing for this specific token. And I'm going to get into all the reasons why I think that in just a moment here. And of course, this whole article that delves into a lot of interesting details that you guys are not going to want to miss. So make sure you watch to the very end of the video so you don't miss that. Let's start here though. Shibarium could be the vehicle that drives Shiba Inu towards 1 cent. Now, why is that, right? So Shibarium could kickstart the vehicle that steers Shiba Inu towards the direction that leads it to the 1 cent milestone. Satoshi Kasama, who is the lead developer, of course, of Shiba Swap, announced that the Unification, which is a firm working on the L2 platform, has completed the project. He recently tweeted that the private testnet for Shibarium is live and the team is working on the updates. The private testnet, however, is only accessible to the core team, and the public testnet will, of course, be released shortly. Now, also, however, a tentative date for the release of the public testnet has not been revealed. The second version of Shibarium's private testnet is live and under optimization across both teams, with plans of a public testnet release to come very soon. Read the Unification's Medium blog post if you guys want more details on it. Now, just to kind of summarize what they're talking about here and delve a little bit deeper. So they are, of course, referring to Shibarium. Shibarium is clearly under work right now, right? This is something that's actively being developed as I'm making this video. What's very cool though, and what they're pretty much seeming to confirm with all these different statements, is that number one, it's close to completion. We know that Shibarium is super close to being 100% fully operational for everybody to use right on the blockchain. Now, one of the big things that they kind of mentioned here, though, is also that there's going to be a public testnet that will be releasing soon. That's going to be big, guys, because right now, of course, the private testnet is good. You're getting, private people who have hands-on experience with this, who are able to obviously use it and take advantage of it. Now, what I think is going to be interesting here is if that, public testnet, how that's going to play out, because what we've seen happen in the past with other types of blockchain developments is that the public testnet goes live, a few people use it, it kind of just falls to irrelevancy, right? So in my opinion, I don't think that's going to happen in this case. I think Shiba Inu is much more of a unique perspective or unique situation where this type of thing could be potentially a big catalyst for the overall token. And again, it just shows that the team is continuing to develop something that's only going to help us in the long-term future, and I'm very excited to see the way that plays out. Now, here is how Shibarium could push Shiba Inu towards the 1 cent path. But if you guys haven't already, I want to recommend you join our private Discord with the second link down in the description below. Some of the benefits that includes, guys, is one-on-one interactions with the Discord and Patreon with us exclusively. This also includes our buy alerts, which is basically when we are buying. It also includes first look at new cryptos that we're researching and getting into, and of course, crypto market strategies and general updates and articles and information that we come across that you might find useful. So if any of that sounds interesting, guys, hit that second link down in the description below and get signed up. But let's talk about how Shibarium could push Shiba Inu towards the 1 cent path. Let's read a little bit more. The most anticipated development in the Shiba ecosystem is arguably Shibarium, and I would agree. The upcoming Shibarium Layer 2 solution will run as a blockchain of its own and surpass the high gas fees generated by Ethereum for transactions, therefore making it affordable for most investors to buy the token and, of course, eventually increases buying pressure. Now, their first point here is that gas fees, once those gas fees are essentially eliminated or either reduced to such a inconsequential amount that most people wouldn't notice, that will ideally raise the price of Shiba Inu. And the reasoning for that is basically that, the gas fees are going to go down, and therefore everybody, is going to buy more, right? Because it costs less to obviously purchase Shiba Inu. Now, I do kind of agree with this. I think that there is actually a lot of evidence behind, previous types of implementations of this and other projects where we've seen basically a reduction in gas fees, of course, lead to more people buying the token in general, right? They're just buying more of the token because it's cheaper, because there's less gas that they have to pay in the first place to acquire the token, if at all, right, in the first place. Now, what this will do is likely Shiba Inu will now be on all exchange, not just on Shibarium, but because of Shibarium will be literally cheaper to begin with, not as far as price goes, but as far as the gas fees in general, right? And more people are likely to see that, they're going to find that attractive, and they'll probably buy some, which I think is actually a really cool thing and a cool feature of Shibarium that I think a lot of people haven't really talked about quite yet. Now, however, Shibarium will be built on top of the Ethereum network and not as a standalone blockchain, therefore it's a layer 2 solution, right? That's kind of what this is. Shibarium could also be a game changer when it releases, and it could push Shiba Inu into a path to scale up sustainably, right? The team aims to reduce gas fees drastically, and it also previously mentioned that transaction fees could potentially be $0, guys. Yes, you heard that right, $0. A pretty big goal there, but again, if they were to reach it, I think that would be very cool to see, obviously, as well. Now, in other words, Shibarium can attract buying pressure, make transactions affordable, and also make the token available for everyone, which is something we talk about a lot on this channel, right? The more accessible that this token is to more people, the more likely we are to see more investors, well, invest in it, right? In general, that's what we see, typical investor behavior kind of below that overall path. There are even other huge crypto analysts like Dell Crypto, for instance, who are basically talking about how, hey, this could actually push Shiba Inu towards that 1 cent goal. As you can see, Dell Crypto tweets out, when Shib is free of the ERC20 congestion and high gas fees, everyone will be able to afford Shiba Inu. When Shib is for everyone, Shib will make a 1 cent dream come true for everyone who had the think macro vision. I want to kind of summarize this whole entire article, guys, because I think it actually delves into a lot of fascinating and very overall interesting points. Now, the main thing here is that, yes, I think that Shibarium will absolutely change the way that Shiba Inu is traded, and of course the way that people view Shiba Inu in general, right? The overall lower gas fees, potentially zero gas fees, is going to help Shiba Inu scale and explode towards that upside that everybody is hoping for it to reach. Sorry about my voice today, guys, by the way, I'm a little bit sick, as you can probably hear. But again, guys, I think that Shiba Inu has incredible potential to reach new highs once we see lower gas fees and overall more support from this layer 2 solution that they are developing. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I would love to know your overall thoughts at this as well. If you guys want to pick up a free stock, hit that first link down in the description below. You could potentially get a free stock that could be worth up to $300, guys. As you can see right there, I got a free stock that was worth $300 with Amazon. You potentially could too, so why not try your hand at it and see what you guys can get. Other than that though, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.